Red Deer's real estate market has seen some massive changes over the past few years. Prices are climbing, available homes are disappearing fast, and buyers are really facing an increasingly competitive landscape. So what does that mean for you? Whether you're looking to buy, sell, you're investing, whatever you're doing, today's market dynamics could either set you up for success or leave you scrambling to keep up. Let's dive into April's numbers for residential real estate in Red Deer and break down what is really happening and help you make the smartest moves in today's shifting market. Now let's start with available listings. This is a huge indicator of how competitive a market is. Back in 2021, we had 625 active listings in April in Red Deer. That meant buyers had plenty of choices, sellers had to price competitively, and the market was relatively balanced. Fast forward to 2025 now, and we're down to just 265 listings last month. That's a drop of over 57%. Let's jump in. Why is this happening? There's a few factors that you can definitely read into on this. New home construction has definitely slowed down over the years due to rising material and labor costs. Now, many homeowners are holding onto their properties today as well. Many of them are either waiting for better conditions or they're just benefiting from rising home values without selling. Across Alberta as well, especially central Alberta, there is a high demand from out-of-town buyers with just a record ton of interprovincial migration. People coming to Alberta from BC, Ontario, you name it. There's a record number of people coming to Alberta, and that's because of its affordability. But all that high demand from out of province has absorbed a lot of available inventory here, especially from investors that are looking for rental properties. Now, what exactly does this mean for you? If you're a buyer, you're going to have to expect fewer choices out there and a ton of increased competition. Now, if you're a seller, this puts you in a great position. Low inventory means homes sell faster and for better prices. Now let's talk pricing. In 2021, the average list price of a home sat at $342,000. Now, today in 2025, that number has jumped to $429,000. That's nearly an increase of $87,000. That's huge. There's a direct reason for this jump in that average list price, and that would be low supply plus strong demand equals rising home prices. There's your equation. The market is 100% favoring sellers right now, and even though the number of transactions has dipped and has fallen over the years, home values are continuing to rise, hold steady, and appreciate. For buyers, this is crucial. Homes are not getting cheaper. Despite fewer sales, waiting might mean that you're paying even more later. Interest rates are still fluctuating as well, but locking in a good rate now could save you thousands over the lifespan of your mortgage. For sellers, this confirms that listing now could yield you massive returns, especially if you price your home right and strategically. In 2022, we saw 239 homes sell in April in Red Deer. That was a peak year over the last 5 years. Fast forward to 2025, and April's sales dropped to just 176. Now, that's a decline, but here's what's interesting about that number. Even though fewer homes are selling right now, prices have not dropped. Instead, they've continued to increase. Why is that? Many buyers are definitely more cautious because of all the interest rate changes, but serious buyers, they're still making competitive offers. Sellers have adjusted their expectations as well, listing their homes for higher values, knowing that the demand remains steady. Out-of-town investors as well, they've still maintained a strong interest in rental properties in Red Deer, partially due to the fact of Red Deer's super low vacancy rate. It's near 0%. If you're a buyer, do not mistake this market for a slow one. Homes are still moving, and those who act fast are still securing great deals. A critical stat in any real estate market as well is the total months of inventory. So what that means, that tells us how long it would take to sell every available home on the market if no more listings were to come. Back in 2021, we had 2.8 months of inventory for April. So what that tells us, homes were sitting on the market a little bit longer, it was taking longer for them to sell, and there was more total listings compared to the total sales. Fast forward to 2025, and our total months of inventory last month is 1.4. That is signs of a complete red hot market, signaling that homes are just selling so fast. And so what does this mean for you? If you're buying, do not hesitate. Homes are being snatched up fast. And if you're selling, price your home competitively and expect offers to come in quickly. Red Deer remains a true strong seller's market throughout this year. Homes are moving quickly and buyers need to be ready and act fast. Here's a true and important takeaway. Sales may have dropped, but prices have not. They're still rising. So what does this tell us? It tells us that the market is not crashing, but it's adjusting. Fewer transactions, but still stronger prices. Inventory remains tight, so it means that buyer demand is still outweighing the supply here. Red Deer, again, it has strong local and out-of-town investor interest, which is keeping home values steady. Once again, the market is shifting, but home prices, they are not falling. Forget the doom and gloom headlines. Red Deer's market is strong and stable, and it's offering great opportunities for both buyers and sellers alike. So let's wrap it up now and break down all of these numbers. Sellers, overall, low inventory, rising prices, homes selling at record pace. This is a strong market to list your home and sell it for a good dollar. Buyers, expect competition and act fast. Lock in rates while prices continue to trend up, and make sure you go into the buying process with a complete strategy ready to go. For investors, rental demand is still growing strongly here with our, again, near 0% vacancy rate, meaning rental properties are still a solid long-term investment in Red Deer. The numbers really tell a powerful story of April's market, and what you do next could really shape your financial future. Like, subscribe, stay ahead of Red Deer's market. These monthly updates come out, again, every single month. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the numbers. Where do you think that the real estate market is headed going forwards?